Have you ever paused for a moment, really paused, and asked yourself if two simple words could hold the power to transform your life? Not just in the little everyday ways, like feeling a bit more motivated or positive, but in life-altering, profound ways. Imagine reshaping your reality, your relationships, your opportunities, and even the way you perceive yourself. It sounds impossible, right? But what if it isn't? What if the secret to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of, one filled with abundance, joy, and purpose, has been hiding in plain sight all along? This is the Buddhist secret. It's a truth so ancient, so timeless, that it's been whispered through the ages, quietly guiding those who were ready to listen. It's a secret rooted in wisdom, and yet fully supported by modern science. A bridge between spiritual understanding and the incredible discoveries of the present. It's not just about changing how you think, it's about changing who you are and ultimately what you become. Now let me ask you this. What if I told you that two words, just two, could hold the key to unleashing your potential? These aren't ordinary words. They're declarations. They're a reflection of your deepest identity, and they carry the power to shape your reality. These words have been quietly sculpting lives for centuries, and yet so few of us ever realize their true potential. Today, I'm inviting you on a journey to uncover the power of these two words. Together, we'll explore how Buddhist teachings align perfectly with principles of quantum physics, revealing a world where science and spirituality converge. We'll see how this ancient wisdom can be applied to your everyday life to create a profound shift in the way you think, feel, and live. Most importantly, you'll learn how to use this knowledge to rewrite your story, to let go of limiting beliefs, and to step fully into a life of abundance, confidence, and peace. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready to uncover the secret that could completely transform your destiny? If you are, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin. This is more than just an exploration of ideas. It's a step toward a new way of being. Let's dive in together. Words are not just sounds we speak into the world. They carry energy, power, and intention. They have the ability to shape how we see ourselves, how we move through the world, and ultimately, how our reality unfolds. In Buddhist philosophy, words are likened to seeds. Every word you speak is a seed planted in the garden of your life. Over time, those seeds grow into your experiences, shaping the way you see yourself and interact with the universe. This isn't just ancient wisdom. Modern science supports this truth as well. Think back to the last time you spoke negatively about yourself. Maybe you said, "I'm just not good enough," or "I'm always so unlucky." It might have seemed harmless at the moment, but did you notice how those words subtly began to shape your reality? How they reinforced feelings of inadequacy, or even invited more bad luck into your life? The energy of those words didn't just disappear. It created ripples that influenced your thoughts, actions, and even the opportunities that came your way. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine replacing those self-defeating phrases with words of power and affirmation. What if instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," you declared, "I am capable"? Instead of saying, "I'm unlucky," you claimed, "I am strong," or "I am resilient"? Can you feel the shift in energy? Those words carry a different vibration, a vibration of belief, confidence, and possibility. When you start speaking to yourself with kindness and power, something incredible begins to happen. Your mindset adjusts, your energy aligns, and your external reality starts to reflect that inner transformation. This is the foundation of the Buddhist secret. It's about understanding that your words are not just tools for communication, they are tools for creation. Every time you speak, you are choosing what you want to nurture in your life. The question is, what seeds are you planting? Are they seeds of self-doubt and limitation, or seeds of growth, abundance, and strength? You have the power to decide. And with that decision, you hold the key to creating the life you desire. That's where the journey begins. In Buddhist teachings, mindfulness isn't just about sitting quietly or observing the moment. It goes far deeper. It's about cultivating an awareness so profound that you begin to recognize how your thoughts and words are shaping your reality, moment by moment, word by word. This awareness is the foundation of transformation. The phrase "I am" holds extraordinary power within this practice. These two words are not just statements. They are declarations of who you are, what you believe, and the essence of the reality you're creating. When you say "I am," you're not merely describing yourself. You're affirming a truth that you accept as your identity. Think about that for a moment. Every time you say "I am," you're planting a seed. You're reinforcing a belief about who you are and what your life is. If you declare, "I am peaceful," you're aligning your mind and energy with calmness, clarity, and balance. But if you say, "I am overwhelmed," you're reinforcing chaos and stress as part of your reality. The energy of those words ripples out, shaping the way you feel, think, and act. This teaching is deeply rooted in Buddhism, specifically in the principle of right speech. Right speech, one of the key components of the Eightfold Path, isn't just about how we communicate with others. It's also about the words we speak to ourselves. Buddhism teaches that our internal dialogue is just as powerful, if not more so, than what we say out loud. Every time you say, "I am," you're engaging in an act of creation. You're sculpting the foundation of your existence, and the results show up in your life, whether you're conscious of it or not. The truth is, words are not neutral. They carry energy, intention, and power. And the words we use to define ourselves, especially "I am," are the most potent of all. They direct our focus, channel our energy, and establish the parameters of our reality. So the question is, what are you affirming? Are you affirming strength, peace, and abundance? Or are you affirming fear, doubt, and limitation? The Buddhist secret invites us to be intentional, to choose our words with care, and to use "I am" as a tool for transformation. Every time you speak, you're given a chance to realign with the life you desire. And that is the true power of mindfulness, being aware not only of your actions, but of the words and thoughts that quietly shape your destiny. So, what will you declare today? Who will you choose to become? The answer starts with two simple words: I am. Let's explore something fascinating from the world of science: quantum physics. Have you ever heard of the observer effect? It's a phenomenon that challenges everything we think we know about reality. At the quantum level, particles don't exist in a fixed state. Instead, they remain in a wave of possibilities, multiple potential outcomes, until they are observed. The act of observation, the mere act of paying attention, collapses those possibilities into a single reality. In simpler terms, your focus literally changes what becomes real. Now, you might wonder, what does this have to do with the Buddhist secret? Everything. In many ways, your thoughts and beliefs act as the observer in your own life. Where you focus your attention is where your energy flows, and what you observe, what you truly focus on, becomes your reality. If your thoughts are constantly centered on scarcity, lack, and fear, you collapse those possibilities into your lived experience. But if your focus shifts to abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you create an entirely different reality. This is why the words you use, especially affirmations like "I am," are so powerful. When you say, "I am abundant," you're not just speaking words into the void. You're directing energy, aligning your focus, and reshaping the potential of your life. You become the conscious observer, collapsing the wave of infinite possibilities into a reality that reflects abundance, prosperity, and opportunity. Just like in quantum physics, your attention defines the outcome. In Buddhism, this idea aligns beautifully with the principles of mindfulness and intention. Mindfulness teaches us to be aware of where our thoughts go, and intention gives us the power to guide them. Together, they act like the observer in the quantum world. You're no longer a passive participant in life, letting circumstances define your reality. Instead, you become an active creator, using the power of focus and belief to shape what you experience. The beauty of this connection between science and spirituality is that it's not just theoretical. You can see its effects in your everyday life. Have you ever noticed how, when you dwell on problems, they seem to multiply? But when you focus on solutions, opportunities begin to appear. That's the observer effect in action. Your attention changes the way events unfold, and your beliefs set the tone for what becomes real. The Buddhist secret invites you to take control of your focus, to be intentional with your words, and to use affirmations like "I am" as tools for directing your energy. When you understand that your thoughts and beliefs are the observers of your life, you begin to realize the power you hold. The question is, what will you choose to focus on? Scarcity or abundance? Fear or possibility? Your reality is waiting for you to decide. And with that decision, you hold the key to transforming your life. Many of us carry limiting beliefs that quietly shape our lives in ways we don't even realize. These beliefs aren't truths. They're stories. Stories we've been told or have told ourselves for so long that they've started to feel like reality. Think about it. How many times have you heard phrases like, "Money is the root of all evil," or "I'm just not good with money"? Maybe you've even said them yourself. These words, spoken without much thought, act like seeds. They plant doubt, fear, and limitation deep within us, growing into barriers that hold us back from the lives we truly want to live. But here's the truth. Those beliefs are not fixed. They are not facts. They are patterns of thought, and like any pattern, they can be changed. This is where Buddhist teachings offer us a way forward. Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness, not just as a practice of being present, but as a way of becoming deeply aware of the thoughts that govern our lives. Mindfulness invites us to stop and notice the internal dialogue we often overlook. What are we telling ourselves? What stories are we reinforcing? Let's say you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough." Stop for a moment. Pause and ask yourself, is this true? Or is it just something I've believed for so long that it feels true? That pause is powerful. In that moment of awareness, you have a choice. You can let that belief go and replace it with something new, something empowering. Instead of, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am worthy." Instead of, "I'm terrible with money," declare, "I am capable of creating abundance." Buddhist wisdom teaches us that our thoughts are like seeds. If we plant seeds of doubt, fear, and scarcity, those are the plants that will grow in the garden of our lives. But if we choose to plant seeds of confidence, worthiness, and abundance, those will grow instead. The process takes time, patience, and care, just like tending any garden, but the results are worth it. This isn't just about repeating affirmations, it's about genuinely believing them. At first, you might feel resistance. That's normal. Years of negative conditioning don't disappear overnight. But with consistent practice and mindfulness, you'll start to notice shifts, small at first, and then more significant. You'll find yourself approaching challenges with more confidence, seeing opportunities where there once were obstacles, and feeling a sense of empowerment you didn't think was possible. The key is to be intentional with your words and your beliefs. Every time you catch a limiting thought, replace it with a thought that aligns with the life you want to create. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The question is, what will you choose to plant today? Will you keep sowing seeds of limitation, or will you start planting seeds of possibility and growth? The choice is yours, and with that choice, you hold the power to transform your reality. The universe isn't just listening to your words, it's tuning into your energy. In Buddhist philosophy, this is beautifully captured in the concept of karma. The energy you send out into the world is the energy that comes back to you. It's a cycle, a mirror reflecting your inner state. So, if you affirm, "I am abundant," but deep down you feel fear, doubt, or disbelief, the energy you're putting out is conflicted. And when your energy is mixed, so are the results. Instead of drawing abundance to you, you create barriers that limit what the universe can bring into your life. To fully unlock the transformative power of I am, your words, beliefs, and emotions must work in harmony. Simply saying the words isn't enough. You have to feel them. You have to embody them. When you say, I am abundant, you must connect with the energy of abundance as if it's already a part of you. Visualize what that abundance looks like. Imagine the freedom, the opportunities, and the joy it brings. Feel the excitement of having it now, not someday, but in this very moment. This alignment between your words and your emotions creates a resonance, a vibrational frequency that the universe responds to. Think of it as tuning into a radio station. If you want to hear music, you have to match the frequency of the station you want. If your energy is stuck on fear or lack, it's like being tuned to static. But when your energy aligns with the frequency of abundance, everything becomes clear. You attract people, opportunities, and circumstances that reflect the vibration you're putting out. This is why visualization is such a powerful tool in Buddhist practice. It helps you bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. When you visualize abundance, you're not just daydreaming, you're rewiring your mind, shifting your energy, and telling the universe, this is who I am. But visualization alone isn't enough. You also need action. Act as if the abundance is already yours. Make decisions from a place of confidence, not fear. Invest in yourself. Take steps toward your goals with the assurance that the universe is already working with you. The secret lies in consistency. You must practice this alignment every day. At first, it may feel unnatural, especially if you're carrying years of limiting beliefs. But with time, the feelings of abundance will begin to feel real. You'll notice small shifts, unexpected opportunities, new ideas, a sense of ease and flow. These are signs that your energy is aligning with your words. The universe is always listening, always responding. The question is, what message are you sending? If you want abundance, let your words, beliefs, and actions declare it boldly and without hesitation. When you fully align with the energy of I am abundant, you don't just invite abundance into your life, you become it. And that's when the magic truly begins. Transforming your reality with the power of I am isn't about wishful thinking or magical shortcuts. It's about reprogramming your subconscious mind, the part of you that holds deeply rooted beliefs, habits, and patterns. This process isn't instant, but it's absolutely possible. It requires patience, practice, and a commitment to shifting how you see yourself and the world around you. The first step is mindfulness. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself throughout the day. Are your thoughts supportive, or are they filled with criticism and doubt? Do you catch yourself saying things like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed? If so, pause. That awareness alone is powerful because it gives you the opportunity to change the narrative. Instead of criticizing yourself, choose to speak words of kindness and encouragement. Mindfulness helps you recognize the old patterns that no longer serve you and gives you the clarity to replace them. The second step is to use affirmations daily. These are not just empty words, they are declarations of who you are and what you are becoming. Say affirmations like, I am wealthy, or I am successful, with conviction and belief. Speak them as if they are already true, because the more you repeat them, the more your subconscious begins to accept them as reality. But don't just say the words, feel them. Let them resonate deeply within you and connect with the energy behind them. Visualization is another powerful tool to support this transformation. Take a moment each day to close your eyes and picture the life you want to create. See yourself living in that reality. Imagine the details, how it feels, what it looks like, and how it changes your day-to-day life. Visualization helps bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be by aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desired outcome. But here's the most important part. You must take inspired action. Words and beliefs are incredibly powerful, but they must be backed by effort. If you're affirming, I am abundant, ask yourself, what steps can I take today to move closer to that abundance? Maybe it's starting a new project, learning a new skill, or reaching out to someone for advice. Whatever it is, take action from a place of belief, not fear. Your actions should reflect the confidence that the life you're affirming is already on its way to you. Finally, remember that reprogramming your mindset is a journey, not a one-time event. It takes time, consistency, and a willingness to grow. There will be moments when it feels hard, when old doubts resurface and progress feels slow. But don't give up. Each time you replace a limiting belief with a positive one, each time you choose a new thought over an old pattern, you are laying the foundation for lasting change. The power of I am lies in your ability to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you desire. With mindfulness, affirmations, visualization, and action, you can begin to transform not just how you see yourself, but the life you live. Trust the process, trust yourself, and most importantly, trust that the universe is responding to the energy you're putting out. You are creating your reality, one thought, one word, and one step at a time. Doubts are a natural part of any journey toward change. You might be thinking, can it really be this simple? Or, I've tried affirmations before and they didn't work. Those doubts are valid, but they also present an opportunity for self-reflection. The real question isn't whether affirmations work, it's whether you were truly aligned with the affirmations you were using. Were you repeating the words without fully believing them? Were you saying, I am abundant, but deep down, feeling like abundance was impossible for you? In Buddhism, faith is not about blind belief. It's about trust that is supported by action, intention, and mindfulness. Faith, in this sense, is an ongoing practice. If you find yourself feeling resistance when you say affirmations like, I am abundant, don't ignore it. Explore where that resistance comes from. Is it rooted in a fear of failure? A belief that abundance isn't meant for you? Or maybe it's skepticism from years of unmet expectations? Whatever it is, that resistance is a signpost pointing you to the areas of your mindset that need healing and attention. When you feel resistance, start small. You don't have to force yourself to say something that feels untrue right away. Instead of saying, I am abundant, try affirming, I am learning to attract abundance. Notice the shift. By framing it as a journey, you allow yourself the space to grow into the belief. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. Over time, as you practice and take small, consistent steps, those beliefs will solidify. What once felt like resistance will start to feel natural. This process is a lot like planting a seed. When you first plant it, you don't expect it to bloom overnight. You nurture it, water it, and give it sunlight. Slowly but surely, it grows. Affirmations work the same way. They need time, repetition, and care to take root in your subconscious mind. Each time you affirm something, even if it feels small, you're reinforcing a new belief and creating the foundation for lasting transformation. So, if you've tried affirmations before and felt like they didn't work, ask yourself, were you aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you were affirming? Did you give yourself the patience and grace to grow into those beliefs? This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about meeting yourself where you are and moving forward step by step. Remember, resistance isn't a barrier, it's an invitation to dig deeper. Use it as a tool to uncover the stories and beliefs that are holding you back. And when you find those stories, don't be afraid to rewrite them. Start small, build trust in yourself, and let the practice of affirmations guide you toward the life you're meant to live. Trust the process, trust your journey, and most importantly, trust that change is always possible. Your environment is more powerful than you may realize. It shapes your thoughts, influences your emotions, and plays a significant role in determining your mindset. If you're striving to create a life of abundance, joy, and purpose, your surroundings should reflect that vision. The people you spend time with, the spaces you live and work in, and even the things you expose yourself to on a daily basis, all contribute to the energy you carry. Think about this. When you're around people who uplift you, encourage your dreams, and inspire you to be your best self, doesn't it feel easier to stay positive and motivated? On the other hand, spending time in environments filled with negativity or people who drain your energy can make it much harder to hold on to your goals. This is why it's so important to curate an environment that supports your journey toward abundance. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, and who celebrate your progress. If those people aren't currently in your life, seek them out. Find communities, whether in person or online, that resonate with the energy you want to embody. Remember, your environment isn't limited to physical spaces. It includes the media you consume, the conversations you have, and even the books you read. Choose content that inspires you, challenges you to think bigger, and reinforces the belief that abundance is possible. Buddhism teaches us that everything in the universe is interconnected. Your external environment is a reflection of your internal state, and vice versa. When you take steps to align your surroundings with your intentions, you create harmony that accelerates your growth. Start by making small changes. Create a vision board that represents your goals and dreams. Fill your space with affirmations that remind you of your worth, your strength, and your ability to achieve what you desire. Place objects in your home that inspire you, whether it's art, meaningful symbols, or photos that evoke joy and gratitude. Even the act of decluttering your space can have a profound impact on your mindset. Letting go of physical clutter can be symbolic of releasing mental and emotional clutter, making room for new opportunities to flow into your life. Every action you take to create a supportive environment sends a signal to your subconscious that you are serious about your transformation. Immerse yourself in the energy of what you want to attract. If abundance is your goal, surround yourself with symbols of abundance. If peace is what you seek, create a sanctuary that promotes calm and balance. These external changes, though they may seem small, have a ripple effect on your internal world. They create a feedback loop that reinforces your intentions and helps you stay aligned with your vision. Your environment is a tool, a powerful one, that can either hold you back or propel you forward. When you consciously align it with your internal desires, you tap into the interconnectedness of all things. You create a resonance that makes it easier for the universe to support your journey. So take a moment to reflect. Does your environment reflect the life you want to create? If not, what changes can you make today to bring it into alignment? Small steps can lead to big transformations. Your surroundings are the soil in which your dreams grow. Make sure they're rich with the energy of possibility. Think about the people who have transformed their lives by harnessing the power of I am. These aren't just abstract concepts or theories. They're real stories of individuals who embraced the potential of these two simple words and experienced profound changes. Take Sarah, for example. For years, she struggled with self-doubt, constantly telling herself she wasn't good enough. It affected every aspect of her life, her relationships, her career, even her sense of self-worth. One day, she decided to try something new. Every morning, she stood in front of her mirror and declared, "I am confident." At first, it felt awkward and insincere, but she kept at it. Day by day, she began to notice subtle shifts. Her posture became stronger, her voice steadier. She started taking small risks, speaking up in meetings, pursuing opportunities she once thought were out of reach. Within months, her colleagues noticed her newfound confidence, and before long, she was offered a promotion. What changed? Her belief in herself, sparked by the simple yet powerful affirmation, "I am confident." Then there's James, who was drowning in debt and felt trapped by his financial situation. He could have easily resigned himself to scarcity, but instead, he made a decision. Every day, he affirmed, "I am financially free." He didn't just say the words, he believed them, visualized what financial freedom would feel like, and started making small but meaningful changes in his life. He created a budget, looked for side opportunities, and even took a course on investing. Within a year, the universe seemed to align in his favor. He received an unexpected bonus at work, found a mentor who taught him new strategies, and started a small business that quickly grew. By the end of that year, James had paid off his debt and was on a clear path toward lasting financial stability. These stories aren't coincidences. They're the results of focused intention, belief, and action. Both Sarah and James used the power of I am as a starting point, but they didn't stop there. They aligned their thoughts, emotions, and actions with their affirmations. They trusted the process, even when it felt uncertain, and they took inspired steps toward their goals. This combination, belief supported by action, is what makes the difference. The truth is, the power of I am lies not just in the words themselves, but in the energy, conviction, and follow-through behind them. It's not about hoping for change, it's about becoming the change. When you declare, I am confident, or I am financially free, you're not just describing a future you wish for, you're stepping into that identity and inviting the universe to meet you there. These stories are proof that transformation is possible for anyone willing to embrace this practice. The question is, what will you declare today? Who will you choose to become? The power of I am is already within you. All you need to do is claim it and take the first step. Your story could be the next one that inspires others to believe in their own potential. The Buddhist secret is not just about understanding the power of I am, it's about living it every single day. Knowing this truth is just the first step. The real transformation happens when you start to apply it, when you make it a daily practice, and when you align every aspect of your life with the reality you wish to create. Start small. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Choose one affirmation, just one, that deeply resonates with you. Maybe it's, I am peaceful, I am strong, or I am abundant. Let that affirmation become your anchor. Say it each morning when you wake up. Write it down in a journal. Repeat it silently during moments of doubt. The key is not just to say the words, but to feel them. Visualize what it means to embody that affirmation. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions throughout the day. But don't stop there. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your internal dialogue and your reactions. Are your thoughts and beliefs supporting your affirmation, or are they undermining it? If you're affirming, I am abundant, but your emotions are filled with fear, or your actions reflect a scarcity mindset, there's a disconnect. True transformation happens when your beliefs, emotions, and actions are fully aligned. That's when the power of I am becomes unstoppable. Remember, the universe is always listening. It's not just hearing your words, it's feeling the energy behind them. When you say, I am, you're not just making a statement, you're shaping your reality. You're declaring to the universe who you are and what you stand for. So take a moment to reflect. What will you choose to be today? Will you embrace abundance? Will you embody peace? Will you claim joy as your natural state? The choice is entirely yours, and it's a choice you can make every day. The power of these two words is now in your hands. They're more than just sounds. They're tools for creation, keys to transformation, and the foundation of a life aligned with your highest potential. Use them wisely, use them with conviction, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. Each step you take, each affirmation you repeat, is a step closer to the reality you've always dreamed of. You have the power to create the life you desire, starting with two simple yet profound words. I am. Today is the perfect day to begin. Who will you choose to become?